Hey gamers, what's going on? Kyle here with another episode of Game Time. Fun little show here for you today. Game Boy Hidden Gems, Volumes 3 and 4. Showing off two more Game Boy games as we did on our previous Hidden Gems episode. And if I can remember right, I'm going to provide a link in that description. But I'm going to keep the same format as I did on that previous episode. I think it went over pretty well. So I'm going to show one original Game Boy game as well as a Game Boy Advance title. And we're going to play them, probably a few minutes of each, nothing too long. Our first one up is a classic NES game. I'm pretty sure I have it here. Hold on. I do have it. Oh, there it is. I was worried if I could find it in time. Impromptu scene here. A classic NES game called RC Pro-Am. This is a fun little sort of RC car racing. Well, anyway, a lot of people might not know of RC Pro-Am, or excuse me, this is Super RC Pro-Am. And this is for the original Game Boy, Super RC Pro-Am, sort of a Game Boy version of that classic NES game. And for the GBA, a fun little platformer as well called Lady Sia, S-I-A. Great, this is a very colorful, very fun platformer. So we're going to play a few minutes of each game next on Game Time. Alright, some Super Game Boy action for our first game, of course, Super RC Pro-Am. I'm going to hit the volume here just a little bit so you can hear a little bit of what it's about. Alright, for anyone who's played the classic NES game, you'll recognize it right away. It's sort of more of a handheld version. This is a lot of, this racing game is just a lot of fun. I actually had this one when I was a lot younger and played it quite a bit. I always liked some of the power-ups you could get, like, looks like a whoopee cushion. You could fire missiles, some other weapons too. I forget right off the top of my head. We passed a little N tile. You can collect letters and spell Nintendo for some special goodies. Again, it's a Super Game Boy. It's originally in black and white, of course, but we can change the colors up, whatnot. So we'll just do maybe just two races here. Everyone can kind of see and get a feel for the game. Sound effects are all there. A little bit annoying, but they work. There we go. We got the N. Number one always tells what position you're in. At the top of your car, we're in first position, of course. A little puddle there slows us down. And very quick 2 laps right there. Thank you, thank you. Can upgrade our motor there a little bit, so that's good. Always was a big fan of this. Like I said, many years ago, that was a little speed strip there. This and lots of fun memories with off-road or super off-road as well, with those little monster trucks. You could go around a nice dirt. Whoa, some extra tire there. The dirt tracks of super off-road kind of was reminiscent of this as well. There's a game right now on, I believe it's only going to be on PS3 and PS Vita. It's MotorStorm RC Racing. It's like the 3 MotorStorm games that came out on PS3, the Pacific Rim and not Pacific Rim, that was the movie, but Pacific something and Apocalypse. They did sort of an RC car version of that. And of course it is MotorStorm. It's only on PlayStation, but PS3 and PS Vita as well. Lots of fun with that too. So if you get a chance, if you have a few extra dollars and looking for some good downloads for both those systems, it is cross-buy, so highly recommended with that. So I think we got some tire on that track. Yep, and there they are. So let's do one last track here. I won't ramble on as I have been. We're just going to sit back here, see if we can get any power-ups on this stage. Oh, we got the oil slicks. We want to be careful with those. If we crash into the sides of the track, we do break. So, Alright, so there's 2 here, little special items, the whoopee cushions. So I'm going to hit the B button here, or probably A button, excuse me. Yeah, look at that. Here's where the game gets fun. Now I got in the letter I. It's going to be a shorter track, so we got 3 laps. Ooh, that was very close. I spun out, but managed to not crash. Oh, again. Trying to get this car. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Here we go, our 3rd lap of 3. But yeah, like I said, I know this game had has a big following on the NES version of RC Pro-Am, and definitely is a favorite. And yeah, just letting people know out there that there is also an original Game Boy version of this game. I'm pretty sure for some of, if not most of you out there, it's pretty common knowledge, but spreading the word for some classic, great fun games. I think this game is absolutely great to play on the go. We're not going to get first this time out, but second's pretty good, darn good as well. So, alright, let's move on to our next game, Lady Sia. Alright, we'll jump ahead a few years to the Game Boy Advance, 2001 to be exact, and Lady Sia. I remember having this game as well, actually a little bit after it came out. I don't know if I saw, well, I probably didn't see any videos of it, but read about it, or at least played a demo or seen someone play it. That's kind of how I was interested in it. And I enjoy platformers quite a bit, so we're going to play. And I'll just continue game here. I'm in the Water Kingdom. I'm going to go back to the very beginning here. But I remember at Castle, yeah, this is where you'll start off this sort of our World 1. I remember my younger self, I got a little further into the game, but I kind of had a boss battle that I couldn't beat, and I wasn't sure what was going on. But I look forward to getting back into the game, and hopefully I'm a little bit better than I was. So here's your main character here. Forgive it's a little blown up. This, of course, is a Game Boy Advance game being played on the big screen. So this is her character. Not at first, but she can do some magic like that. You can fire. You do only have a limited amount of magic when you press and hold the button. Otherwise, when you're not holding the button like that, you will hit the B button to swing your sword around, and you're going to free any citizens that you see trapped. A, of course, to jump. You can do things that like pull switches. So if I remember right, this is kind of your kingdom, and it's under attack. So there's some good humor in this game too. I think anyone who likes their platformers a little more cartoony like this will also get a big kick out of this game. That's for some magic. You can kind of get against our ledges here and climb up. Get some health. Here's one of the little citizens we can rescue. Very much like the dudes you rescue in Metal Slug. Kind of reminds me of that. We can go around and collect some gems. Oh, there's another person to be rescued down there. I'm going to come back for that heart. Looks like I'm going to go up. I need to go down. I do like, oh, I missed that. Now, it could have been very bad. That looks like a pit down there, so. A lot of stages are pretty non-linear, you notice I'm kind of going up and around and all over the place. Some are linear, some do have a point A to point B, and there's really only one or two ways to get there. But here in the opening stage, they really do give us a lot of freedom. Like I said, very colorful too. It's just, you know, something very SNES looking. This game would have looked pretty darn good on the Super Nintendo. And as far as I'm aware, they never did do a sequel or more of these games, which is kind of sad, because this one is pretty good, and it definitely gets a lot better in the later stages. It's pretty darn challenging too. We can kind of crawl underneath things there. Be careful with this guy. Ooh. We'll swing our sword here. Oh, he got me first, but that's alright. Looks like we're going to go up there. So let me go back here just for a second. Oh, no, nothing to... Nobody to rescue or anything? I didn't see anybody. I like the music too. It's kind of fun. So let's get to the end of the stage, and we'll call it good on this video. These hidden gems. I think we picked two pretty good ones this time out. I'll catch my ride here. Fill up the old magic. Let's take this guy out with some magic. Okay, never mind. Got too close. Can't quite get that. Oh, there's the gem. A little bit of a collectathon too, what we lovingly refer to as collectathons. Here's a checkpoint. I want to say there's 5 people to rescue in every level. Here's a nice little, I don't want to say puzzle, but a nice little dilemma. How do we get through that? Of course, I showed you the magic. There we go. Some of those every now and then it does require just a couple seconds of thought, what you have available to you. Oh crap! But yeah, I do like the dialogue. Oh, I can't get up here. My Donkey Kong skills aren't as good as they used to be. There we go. Wow, what? I'm having a hard time going up. But yeah, as I was saying there before I had trouble, the dialogue in the game is pretty fun too. I like Lady Sia's personality here. And the little anime-looking cutscenes. Actually, I'm going to come back to that platform. See what this over here. Oh, just a heart. Oh. Tricky. Later stages have birds you can kind of fly on, and they can shoot some things too. You're going through like air fortresses and whatnot, like you do in very reminiscent of even Mario Brothers 3 to some extent. Some of the stages. Of course, you've seen where I started off. I was in the Water Kingdom. There's Fire Kingdom and whatnot. So all the basics are covered. Nothing about the game that's really super standout-ish. But I think it's a good, solid game, and definitely one to recommend. Free to go, ... Don't you fly away. Let's shake a wing. Yep. So there we go. There's the end of the stage, and off we go. So you see some of the ratings there. So now you can go, you know, there's the village, there's the city, here's a flying ship you can do. There's some boss battles, and we can go back to what would essentially be World 2 here. So we can go back to our map and can kind of see a little bit there where I'm left off. Water Kingdom, Fire Realm, you know, Air Kingdom and whatnot. So, Lady Sia, highly recommended. I do like it. If you're good in a mood for a good platformer, you like some swashbuckling good times, definitely recommended. So, thank you everybody for tuning in to this edition of the Game Boy Hidden Gems. 2 more classics, and yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever pops your corn, and we'll see you next time on Game Time. Thanks everybody for watching. Kyle out.